Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, August the 9th, 2025. As you can see, we're here in Helvetia, which is the home of Fasnacht Day. Of course, the Fasnacht Day is every hour on top of the hour, and we have it right up to this coming Tuesday, August the 12th, 2025. So, despite all the people that are down here, it is very, very quiet here in Helvetia. Extremely quiet. I've been walking around the last, I would say, 10 minutes. Yeah, not a whole lot of people. Oh, there's some people there now, so that's good. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead here. Alright, the woodsman is not there, so let's pop over this way real quick. Get this guy in here. We already have some of these beer steins on us. There we go. Alright, let's pop down here now. Oh, this guy here, perfect.
Error, decoration, instruction, set, file, cannot be found. Error, override, required. To meet designated timer for the...
Nice. See someone back there also. They're finding all the protectrons, which is nice. What else we got there? Make music with the musician. I'll pop up here real quick. Oh, they're pretty much done. Okay, good. Good. Let's go ahead and get some intestines from some little critters. Okay. Donate these two here just in case. Alright, perfect. Nice. Awesome. Worked out quite well, didn't it? Wow. I played this earlier this morning before going to the gym. And just like a server like this, there was like 8 or 9 people AFK. And I did all the tasks by myself. And then once we were all lined up here, 3 other people showed up just out of the blue, and they weren't anywhere here. I seen them spawn in from the far away there, where you usually spawn in at. And I ended up with a soldier mask, just a regular old soldier mask. I'm thinking, oh wow, thanks, Gabe. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's quite something. Let's take a look at these daily challenges here. Alright, so we don't see one here to complete Fasnacht Day, which is fine. What else we got here? Kill some insects. We will have some insects at the very end. We have that legendary. Usually there's about 4 or 5 of them around, as well as some wolves. So there is some steel in around here as well. We can pick up some weapons and some armor from killing the super mutants, etc. And then you can scrap them, so that's a good way to get some steel. So 2 of these you can possibly do during this particular event here. We will be re-rolling the daily ops, of course. It'll just be you guys watching me die over and over again. Yeah, I'm not a daily ops guy. No. Yeah. This video is long enough. It would be like 2 hours of you guys watching me die. Yeah. Huh. I find it neat when I see other players in like up over 1,000, sometimes even 2,000. It's just bizarre to me. Let's get up here. I'm missing this guy. Huh. One more straggler down there, looks like. Oh, maybe not. Oh, just scorched. Alright. Yeah, I think we only ended up landing a couple shots on them. That's it. So let's keep going here. Just waiting in the water, sounds like. What in the world is that in there? Oh. I was like, oh, what in the world is that? I don't recognize that creature. Oh, that's lock and load buds. Oh, that squirrel. We need that squirrel dead. Just never know, man. Nice. What? What was that, robot? Guys in here, I think. Possible. No, person's got some. Let's go ahead and grab some caps and ammo here. There we go. Oh, we heard a there we go. That's where he was. These guys keep coming here. Just out of the blue. Alright guys, let's go here. We're late to the party. Let's catch up with this guy. Yep, just a few more days of old Fasnacht. And I was mentioned yesterday that some of you are just not even bothering anymore with the Fasnacht Day just because you guys aren't getting the mass. Try to cripple this guy. Good stuff. And as I mentioned, great way to get a couple insects here. Usually about 4 or 5 of them around in amongst the wolves, which of course are canines here. The behemoth is not a cryptid. Dr. Blackwell. Spawn of Dr. Blackwell. Oh yeah. Cool. Alright, let's see what we get here. Fasnacht robot mask. I think I already have that guy. Pretty sure I do. Let's take a look at it here. Look at that. That's actually a really good plan right there. That one's donating. That's actually nice of them for doing that. I don't know if they realize what how much that is worth. Unicorn mask, scorch bead mask, alien mask. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna transfer the one that we got here. Yeah, I do have this one, so let's we'll throw that one in the mix here. Caramel moot fruit. Huh. Get out of here. Ritual Iron Magic Moonshine. Awesome. I love it. Bunch of alcoholic beverages here. Yeah, I can't believe that. That's pretty cool. Nice of that person. Slice of birthday cake 45. I love it. I love it. Whoever put that in there, fantastic. Yeah, yeah, that's very nice of that person doing that. Just like the other day, we saw that motorized butter churn, which is a rare planned drop from this event. They just threw it in the donation box. Yeah, yeah. I already had one earlier, and someone did, no, someone just kind of threw it out in the road. I picked it up and put it in the donation box just to kind of make it easier there. Is that person shooting at me? All right. So let's go ahead here. We're going to head back to our camp real quick. Look, that person was shooting at us. Oh, well, what can you do, man? What can you do when you live in a shoe? All right. So let's take a look at these other daily challenges here. Again, we don't really have to stay on this particular server. So let's go ahead. We will quit. Go to our own nice little private server where it's a lot quieter. I actually had to server hop probably about 8 times until I finally got on the server where this new camp that I built by the Wayward, that it wasn't already occupied. So I think that's one of the main reasons I don't stay in this area very long, but I do like this camp a lot, and I do play on private servers probably about 85% of the time. So yeah, it was hard getting the camp there. Hope everyone's having a good day. Pretty good Saturday here so far. It's supposed to rain today, and we do need rain. It's pretty dry outside. Have the old sprinkler out on the front lawn. It's southern exposure, so it gets sees sun all day long, and it's part of it close to the house is getting kind of brown, like burnt. So I've been kind of focusing some of the water on that. All right, let's take a look at these challenges here again. As I mentioned, we're going to re-roll this daily ops one here. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a re-roll and see what we get. Clipboard game 1. Perfect. Let's go ahead and we'll... Now, when you do re-roll, you do have a chance to get an epic one. Again, that is totally random. But if you do get an epic one, I highly recommend you do it, as you do get a lot more score for it. So that's pretty cool. So there's a couple things we can do right here in our camp. Let's go ahead, build a bed, table, or stairs in a workshop or camp 3. Go ahead and claim any workshop in the map will do. The one closest to you, your favorite one, which when you claim, go ahead and you build your bed, table, or stairs. You can build all the same thing if you so wish, or you can just kind of build it in your camp. Now, you can choose to keep what you build at your camp. It's really up to you. I just choose to scrap it. Now, if you do scrap it, like what I do, I recommend kind of placing it down somewhere out of the way so you don't accidentally scrap something that you don't want to scrap, right? So bed, table, or stairs. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to the table section here. And all depending on what you have available to you. But if you don't plan on keeping it, I don't recommend building something that costs a lot of resources like this simple table here, just 2 steel each. Let's go ahead. We're going to craft just 3 of these bad boys here, just like that. Now, if you do scrap it like myself, you do get half of it back, and just be careful you don't accidentally place these down in a prefab or something like that. I've definitely done that before, and just try to place them down in an area where you don't not going to scrap something by mistake. All right, let's see what's next here, Jim. All right. Drink a T1. So again, as I mentioned this past Tuesday, we've had this one a lot. A lot these last 2 weeks, I would say. And we always talk about the same kind of spiel. So again, we do have a camp resource available to us that will passively collect company tea while you play the game. And of course, we're talking about the company tea machine. We got this at the Season 15 scoreboard, the very last scoreboard we ever got. It was available for everyone. So if you played back then, and if you haven't played since, you may have this available to you under your resource tab in your build menu. But as you can see, it passively collects 5 company tea while you play the game. Now, there are other variations of this. It's available in the Atomic Shop. They're just basically reskins of this one. And again, they're usually bundled with other things. I haven't seen it really by itself. All right, so of course, the old company tea machine, I realize not everyone's going to have one of those bad boys. So let's go to a cooking station here real quick. We go craft, any cooking station will do. And if we go down to the drink section now, there's a lot of simple teas out there, but the one I usually kind of show off in this channel is the simple bloodleaf tea, just because bloodleaves we can find in all regions in the wasteland, and it's a simple recipe we automatically learn by simply harvesting a bloodleaf. It is that easy, okay? And again, all water areas in around the wasteland in every region. I prefer right here at the Wayward, going down through Flatwoods, this little stream here, all kinds of blood leaves down through there. All right, so let's head out back here. Again, we have been picking a lot of these up the last 2 weeks. All these are back, so that's pretty cool. So let's say you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You say, hey, Jim, I don't have simple bloodleaf tea recipe. All you do is you go up to a bloodleaf and you harvest like this, burp, and you learn simple bloodleaf tea. It's that simple. It's that easy. Now, I do get 2 blood leaves, just in case you guys are wondering. It's because I have a perk card under perceptions called Green Thumb. We touch this much when harvesting flora, so instead of 1, you pick up 2. It's a perk card you definitely want to hang on to, especially if you do daily, weekly challenges such as myself. You don't have to have it equipped like me. You can have it down here in your back pocket. But again, doesn't matter what mutation you are or no mutation. It's a card you definitely hang on to. Once when you have your blood leaf, you can go ahead and go back to your cooking station. Any cooking station will do. Let's head back to it because our camp is right here. Let's go ahead and go craft. I think it's a little crooked there. Go back to all drinks. Do the quick and easy. So again, simple bloodleaf tea. You automatically learn by picking up a bloodleaf. Let's go ahead and craft 2 of them. All right, just like that. All right, and again, just to show you under item and effects that I am a carnivore mutation. And even though this is a plant-based drink or meal, whatever you want to call it, I am a carnivore. Let's go ahead. We're going to drink our simple bloodleaf tea here. There we go. Drink a tea, 1 for 1, done. And if you have that company tea machine there as well, it works 100%. We've tried it out many, many times. All right, let's see what's next here. All right, click the board game 1. All right, so again, we do have a camp resource available to us that will help us out here. Let's check that out just out back here. So again, it is this games cupboard right here. Now, this is the OG one we got last year. There is a new variation, a Vault-Tec version, maybe popped up a couple months ago in the Atomic Shop. But again, this one here is also in the rotation. But a lot of people bought it just because how awesome it looks, okay, which it does look awesome. Just a nice little added bonus that will passively collect board games for you. And one thing about board games, as you can see, the item stats, it gives you antiseptic, gives you bone, asbestos, some of them even give you gold. And again, board games are just fantastic junk items for sure. So you can actually collect from this and it will count towards the daily challenge. Now, I do have some older videos I have on the channel. They're probably about, I would say, 4 or 5 of them are just very short standalone videos. I show you some great locations for some board games. Now, since that time, we do have additional locations, so just an FYI, WV Lumber & Co., Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Settlers Ridge, Fraternity Row. Now, both houses, the Pie House, the one with the red door right where you spawn in, and the one up the road, the Etta Psi House, the one with the blue door, the one with the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs. You head upstairs to the bedroom area, lots of board games up there. Right here, Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, you enter in through the back door, and there's a little shelf on the left-hand side, a couple board games there. Nice little neutral area here, the retreat, and around the galley area, almost like right in the middle, treehouse kind of deal there. Right down here in White Springs. Now, if you use this icon here, the front door entrance, I like to call it, as soon as you go in, you take a right up the stairs to the tavern, medical bay, wide open area where the responders are, and you keep on going. You'll see a fairly large room there with a bunch of pool tables in there. And to the right-hand side, there'll be all kinds of board games there for you to pick up. And again, this is a free fast travel once when you discover it. And that's just to name a couple good places for some board games. Let's go to the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse here, just to kind of change things up. Again, nice little neutral area here as well. All right, just head right up the stairs right here.
Now that people have come back to this,
Be right in this little kitchen area right here. Just take a board game. There we go. Like the board game, 1 for 1 done. Just like that. It's that easy. Super easy.
This is a better workout
All right.
than trucking ever was.
Blood Eagles are a dangerous offshoot of the Raiders. They don't get along
Actually,
very
let's
well.
go this way. These guys are really, they talk really loud. All right. Let's see what's next here. We're just going to save that one for last. Scrap junk to produce steel 10. So steel is a junk item in which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench. So let's head back up here to this Tinker's Workbench here. So this person's not going to use it. You just go ahead and go craft. You go to bulk, go down here to the S section. So to bulk 1 steel, all you need is 2 plastic and 30 steel scrap from your stash or scrap box. Go ahead and you bulk your 1 steel, then you scrap is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy, the bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items here in the game. Now you can get steel easily available here in the game. You can go around and collect, have some fun, kill a bunch of enemies, grab their weapons and armor, whatever they drop, and then scrap it. That's a great way to get steel. You just kind of go around to an area like this, pick everything up. There's usually quite a bit of steel here as well, like those fuel tanks, etc. Tin cans are a good source of steel. So 1 tin can will give you 2 steel and 1 lead. Okay, so when you disarm can chimes, actually, can chimes, you'll get 9 tin cans. All right, and all you need is just disarm 1, and you'll be good. All right, that's a great way to get steel and lead. So right here at the Camden Park, there's 6 can chimes here. There's 1 right here at Wells Station.
Where's the next stop again?
Dyer Chemical, Kravis Dam, Harper's Ferry, Eastern Regional Penitentiary, and I believe down here at the Fort Defiance. Great spot for can chimes. Now, there's lots of cans here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, right where you spawn and you go right up the driveway towards the main building, but you don't go to the main building. There's a shack on the left-hand side, has a candy cane roof, and there's all kinds of tin cans there, as well as usually 4 Nuka-Cola Classic there as well. So if you're looking for a Nuka-Cola Classic, there's some in there as well. All right. And, one more spot now, just think of it. Halvatia. So Halvatia, we have that blue house right across the street from the yellow house on the main corner. We head upstairs to the kitchen. Bunch of tin cans up there. And I believe there's some aluminum cans there as well. So seeing how we are on a server by ourselves, let's go to Halvatia. And, because if we try to do this on a public server, they would have been cleaned right out. That's what people will do. People just clean every one of the buildings out here. All right, so let's pop down here. Now, there will be Scorched in Halvatia. Now, during Fasnacht Day, you don't really see too many of them around unless it's the building down the road here. So we will see the odd Scorched in around here during this private server. So again, we're going to head right upstairs here. Okay. You can see there's some board games there, as I mentioned. And usually there's a chessboard right here. We can also get chessboards off of killing enemies, such as Scorched, Super Mutants, and Mole Miners. Okay, so that's a pretty good way to get a board game as well. So here are these tin cans here. So if we take a look at the item stats, so what as you can see, 1 tin can. Wow, Jim. Gives us 2 steel and 1 lead, all right? So you can see some aluminum ones there. These are all aluminum. Great spot for some aluminum there as well. Aluminum. All right, let's go and scrap these. Let's just head up the road here.
The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, and all of them.
Right in here. Scrap this at any workbench. Let's go ahead these tin cans here. There we go. Scrap junk to produce steel 10 for 10 done. Just like that. Nice. Alright, let's put this gun away here, Jim, so we can see what we're doing. Let's see what's next here. kill insects 5. So again, as you see, we already had kind of started it there. There was a couple insects. We got a shot off there at the end of our Fasnacht Day event. Again, many great ways we can find insects here around the game. You will come across some older videos of mine. It is called Kill Insects with Energy Weapons. And again, we're just killing insects, so you can still utilize those videos because they're still pretty solid here today. Just mind the audio on them. So Aaronhold Homestead just to the south, we have that huge field. Again, there's all kinds of insects there. And right about here, there's a red barn. And there'll be 3 bee swarms, which also counts as insects. And if you harvest the honey from those beehives, you'll get some more bee swarms. The most we ever found in this one location, including those bee swarms, was 19 in total. So this is a really good spot. And they're nice and squishy as well. Right over here at it doesn't matter what side, the west or the east of New River Gorge Bridge, be right in the top level, the two bridge sections in the middle, there'll be some insects there. Right here in Camp Adams, when that event goes on, there'll be some more insects there as well. And same thing here at the Giant Teapot during that event. Usually it's a mix of insects as well as some animals like mongrels, etc. Yeah, one more spot here. New River Gorge Resort. There's a good mix of blot flies and ghouls. I would say there are probably about 8 blot flies here in total. And of course, in around the marshy areas, there'll be quite a few insects in around here. Cranberry Box, same kind of thing. A bunch of insects just kind of floating around. I find Haven Church pretty decent. The Wendigo Cave pretty decent as well in terms of like cave crickets, etc. Yeah, many great spots for some insects. So where are we gonna go here, Jim? Oh, one more thing. Honeybees. So honeybees are good source of those bee swarms. So I wouldn't recommend killing the honeybees. Okay, just kind of agitate them enough. So right here, there'll be 3 honeybees right here, just to the south of Middle Mountain Pit Stop, as well as some honeybees right up here north of this sunflower. It's a little indent at the side of the mountain. There's usually a couple blot flies there and 1 to 3 honeybees. And again, don't kill the honeybees, just annoy them enough just so they can spit out those bee swarms at you. All right, good stuff. So let's go ahead here. Where are we going to go here, Jim? Let's go summer. So we only need a couple. So let's go to the New River Gorge Bridge West here. Don't usually come to this section, but that's fine. And of course, if you are lucky to get on the Fasnacht Day, a couple insects at the end, as well as if you're lucky enough to get the honeybees. And again, don't kill them. Let them kind of squirt out those bee swarms, okay? So this is the upper section, as I mentioned. I'm just going to stay up here. Did you see a big swipe? Yeah. Yeah, he missed. He missed. I'll definitely take that. Wow, nice. All right, so this section right here, the 2 middle sections. This will be so we can see some hatchlings popping up there. Oh, Jim. There we go. And then the other section will be right over here. That section right there should have a couple more, so you can see a couple more hatchlings over there. Yeah. All right. Good stuff. So that's good that we did this. Nice. All right, let's see what's next here. Cripple ghouls like to, so I guess we could have done that here. So again, great spots for ghouls in around the wasteland. Let's take a look at that real quick. Probably one of the best spots is just west of Vault 76, that upper lower parking lot. Lower section of Clarksburg, going to the Clarksburg Shooting Club. Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Walking around the streets and even the monorail system of Morgantown, you come across little patches of 4 to 6 ghouls every block and a half or two. They're kind of laying on the ground. As you get closer, they kind of pop up. The event here called Back in the Beat, there'll be a lot of ghouls that show up for that one, so that's a good one to do as well. Right where we are at, the New River Gorge, doesn't matter what side you spot in on. We have ghouls up top and ghouls down below. The level 50 DMV building, Charleston Capitol building. Right down here in Lewisburg. And around the White Spring Greens and the White Spring Golf Club. Great spot for some ghouls there as well. Just to name a couple spots for you guys. So we might as well stay where we're at. Okay. So we're just not killing these ghouls. What are we doing to them, Jim? We are crippling their legs. So it's only 2, so you can just pretty much spray at their legs with whatever weapon you have, and eventually you'll cripple them because ghouls are pretty squishy. And it's what I usually recommend, especially for newer folks to the game, because ghouls can be a little intimidating at first because they kind of rush you, and there's a whole bunch of them and they can easily kill you. But if you just kind of spray at their legs, cripple their legs so it slows them down, that way you can kind of back up and then reload your weapon, get to a safe spot, and just go ahead and finish the job. But that's what I usually do, recommend doing for ghouls anyway. And the same thing with Assaultrons, just cripple their legs, all right? That way they're not moving around as fast. Now, this one here, the 2 is fine, but sometimes you will have a weekly challenge where we have to cripple like 18 to 30, okay? Now we do have a perk card here under perception called Concentrated Fire. Now this one here has been changed recently, so if your perception is 5 or higher, this card is obsolete. It allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs, but if your perception is lower than 5, you will need this card to do that. Alright, just an FYI there. I like to have it equipped just to kind of show folks. It just saves me from having to look around for it. So we're going to head down below here. Right, we have a couple little victims down there. So let's go for the leg. There we go. Now, if you have the right weapon, if you don't have a one-shot, one-kill like what I have here, basically you can go left leg, right leg with that concentrated fire. But because we only have the daily challenges I mentioned, you can just kind of free aim or do whatever you want to do. But it really works well if you have the weakling. You have to cripple 18 to 30, so you can go left leg, left arm, right arm. And with the right weapon, you can cripple 2 to 3 times per enemy, which makes it go a whole lot faster. You guys have seen me do that many times. Alright, last but not least, let's see what's next here. Craft or scrap a piece of power armor 1. Alright, so I made a video a couple months ago, probably about 4 months ago, on power armor locations in the Wasteland, because we do have power armor chassis, as well as some of those chassis will have pieces of random power armor on them, okay? So I made that video a couple months ago. It is all timestamped, and that way there you can check it. Of course, there's a lot more other places, but the places I show are the places that I have the most luck with, okay? And you can check that out if you so wish, because if you try to craft power armor, it does require a lot of material that you may or may not have available to you. So I recommend just kind of going around and grabbing a piece of power armor off a chassis and then scrapping. That's what I usually recommend to people for this one. But again, at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do. So let's take a look here. And again, you can check out that video, but some of my go-to places here: Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Settlers Ridge, in the large building at the WV Lumber & Co., right where we are at here at the New River Gorge Bridge West. Just to name a couple of spots there for you guys. So in order to get into the New River Gorge Bridge West, you will need a key, okay? And I actually show this in the video. You get that key from Camden Park. So you get right up on the Widowmaker, which is the roller coaster. You don't need a jetpack or marsupial to get up here. You just walk up the stairs. There's 2 sets of the red roller coaster rides. You pass the first set, you keep going, follow the roller coaster. The second set will have a skeleton up front with a backpack. The key will be in the backpack. Alright, every single time. And that's how you would get the key for the west here. So we already killed those ghouls here. So let's try our luck here. What do these guys have on them? Toothbrush. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. There's another ghoul way down there. Looks like he's dancing. He's dancing. Got his dancing shoes on. There's our bridge key there. Oh, there's not one here. And I'm on a private server. It didn't even spawn in first. Look at the sugar bombs here. Hot dog. Yes, sir. 3 sugar bombs, baby. Yeah, woo. All right, bunch of paint cans here. Nice. All right, let's go to another spot here. Let's go to the Blue Ridge bunkhouse. That's why I saved this one for last, because I think there was one time, if some of you guys can remember about last year, I had to server hop in order to get on a server because people will actually grab these chassis, okay? And as you can see, I don't usually grab them, but it didn't even spawn in for me. So right here, we got a T45, pretty awesome. So we're going to go transfer. We're just going to take one here, like that. Nice, nice. And we're going to scrap this. Let's just head upstairs to that Tinker's Workbench and scrap it. There we go. This one, Jim. There we go. Craft a scrap piece of power armor 1. Now, if you do an event such as Fasnacht Day, there is a good possibility to get a power armor piece, okay? And you can always scrap that. All right, so that's also another option. But he's still going on there. It's pretty funny. All right, so I think we're done. Nice. Let's head back to our camp here, and we'll take a look at the weapon of the day. Good times. Yeah, I find the Fasnacht Day event really chews into the time here for the video making for sure. Weapon of the day here, Jim. Fact Finder, +1 projectiles, +75% damage. Projectiles explode for +20% weapon damage. Oh, my pet gave me a little gift there. Sweet. -35% action point cost. Hard receiver, stabilized bull barrel. Aligned grip, reflex sight circle. Blue camouflage paint. 169 times 2 damage, 44 ammo. It is single fire and does hold 6. Nice little weapon. Absolutely been loving it this past week. You can get this weapon for free by completing the quest called Mother of Invention. It is a Brotherhood of Steel quest line. I do have that video here on the channel. I think I released it about a month and a half ago or so you can check that out just in case you run into any issues. But it's a fairly easy quest to do, and you get this weapon for free, which is pretty awesome. I highly recommend you hang on to it because my high level here, he actually threw it away a long time ago. But my low level, which is what I do all these early on quests for, and he had it. So I did the donation box thing on a private server, and that's how I was able to get this weapon over here. Switched a couple of weapons off with my low level guy anyway there, so yeah. Perk cards here. Let's take a look at that real quick. Again, for the most part, under agility, we have this Gunslinger Master, Gunslinger Expert. We have Crack Shot under Perception. Legendary perk cards. These don't change for me. They stay the same. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Good stuff. Of course, it's turning dark out. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Dream Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.